Today I stand here. Thank you. Today I stand here as an Afghan woman in America, in solidarity with all of you for peace, justice, civil and human rights. Tomorrow marks the 10th year since the US military invaded Afghanistan, a nation which had already suffered from 10 years of Soviet occupation, followed by 10 years of civil war and Taliban rule. 10 years later, Afghan women are not liberated. Afghanistan has the world's second highest maternal mortality rate and third highest infant mortality rate. So Afghanistan has become one of the worst places for a mother to give birth and a child to be born. I would like to give some examples of how Afghans are mercilessly murdered by occupying forces. On February 12, 2010, in Gardes, Mr. Mohammed Dawood's cousin Dawood was a self-respected local police officer who'd been trained by coalition forces. Dawood was the first person shot in the raid, but didn't die immediately. The special forces killed his brother, Saranwal Zahid, shortly after he shouted, "Don't shoot, we work for the Afghan government." Then 2 pregnant women were killed and a teenage girl, Gulalai, was mortally wounded. The girl, Gulalai, and Dawood died about 2 hours after the raid began. Witnesses say the special forces prevented the survivors from seeking medical attention. Instead, they busied themselves tampering with the evidence, digging out the bullets. I have a message from the Afghan Youth Peace Volunteers that if we haven't been able to connect with them, I would like to read. These are youth inside Afghanistan. And they sent this message to us to read at an event in Fremont for the Afghan community. We're doing a Afghanistan Peace Day, but I'm going to share this message over here as well. This is from the Afghan Youth Peace Volunteers. Salam, dear friends and fellow Afghans. Thank you for gathering together and remembering Afghans who are drowning in violence and corruption. Though we share the same wishes in life, we sometimes wonder who it is that has kept us apart. Why haven't we already become friends, as members of the same family ought to be? The suffering, oppressed, and trampled on people of Afghanistan have been abused and killed over 3 decades by warmongers and powermongers. Then, for another decade, the people have been dragged into more blood and dust with the arrival of foreign forces in Afghanistan. Why have the leaders of the world chosen illogical war solutions for our problems? Why don't non-violent solutions exist? Are Afghans and internationals now incapable of non-violent ways? We wish to live like other human beings, in peace. We do not want to carry sorrow every moment of our lives. It's not your monetary or material help that we need. We simply need you to walk with us. Your friends, Muhammad Jan, Noor, Farzana, Farhad, Gulamay, Abdullah, Hamad, Lala, Faiz, Ali, Zikrullah, Ali Agha, Zarhuna, Parween, Hamid, Lena, Sulaiman, Huma, Shaima, Hakim, and the Afghan Youth Peace Volunteers. I would also like to make a suggestion in order for a mass mobilization to actually happen. Having been involved in the anti-war movement for 10 years, immediately since 9/11, I really strongly believe that the communities who are most affected by this so-called war and terror need to be not only included, but in leadership roles, while our allies need to be in support roles. In order for mass mobilization to happen, we need a broader, all-inclusive peace movement. And we need to engage, we need to find ways to engage those communities of color in poor neighborhoods in America. Muslims, this is a war on Muslims. Arabs, Afghans, people from the Middle East. Where are they? There's very few of us. We need to find ways to engage them in order for a successful peace movement to take place. And you can do that by supporting newly formed organizations like Muslim Peace Coalition. Thank you.